0817-923-0003, 0817-923-0009 are the numbers to call. Bandits, herdsmen, farm occupation, insecurity ground CBN borrowers, farmers say loan repayment difficult. That's in the Punch newspaper. A video there is showing how policemen killed 5 innocent persons and tried to blame unknown gunmen. Bello meets abducted students' parents, unveils anti-banditry battle plan. 0817-923-0002. Good morning. Good morning.
Hello. Morning.
Good morning.
Okay, you could promise from Rumoduma. Okay, Governor Wike said he's to create impact in all communities. That is his project. They welcome development. But we are still living with him here in Rumoduma that his project should be glaring and conspicuous here in Rumoduma, especially the road dualization going on with the drainage. Flood, we are being rampaged by flood. We need a good drainage system. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you for calling. Good morning, we are Nigerian for.
Hello.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, madam. I want to contribute in respect of this protest. When I advise you to not worry yourself about everything about this state, because the governor is not interested about the youth. They should think something else. What about the protest? The governor is not interested about it. Thank you.
All right, thank you for calling. Good morning, we're Nigerian for. Hello.
Hello, good morning, Enoch.
Good morning.
Yeah, keep it calling from Oman. Yeah, the River State students, police stopped their protest. Yeah, it's a good one. They have protest and they have also laid their complaint. They should allow the River State government to act. I think the problem should be cautioned. If it's not capable to, they can also replace. They shouldn't go further with the protest. Then the Excellency US Africa visiting Oman today for commissioning and awarding a project. It's a good one. That has really made us to be very much. I know that Oman is now included into 3 local government areas. We are very much happy.
All right, thank you for calling. On Facebook, does it mean we don't have rights again in this country as citizens? Why must Commissioner of Police stop the peaceful protest embarked by students? I really don't understand what's going on. Why will Noble send that from Igbodo? 0817-923-0002. We've got lawyer call for removal of Wike. Thank God it's not a lawmaker in Rivers State. Marshall says, Governor Wike assures every community of state government projects. I want to appeal to the governor to also remember Omoy Orosi Link Road Bridge, letting constructed for us. On the call for accountability over Governor Wike's extra budgetary donations, Nigerian governance system should be strengthened to ensure the regulation and possible discouraging of charity donations by state officers outside those items provided in the budget. Amadi David, I'm surprised that Uche Chukwu Chendu is just waking up by this time. When governor was being Mr. Donatus, where was he? He's only looking for recognition, nothing more. Kingston Miller from Ahoda. The same governor signing public procurement bill into law goes about awarding and executing contracts that are not budgeted for, donating money to Sokoto Benway, Palmer University, etc., not following due process. Governor Wike deserves to be impeached. Okwandu Obina said that. The intervention of the Commissioner of Police in Rivers State against the protesting students of College of Health, Sciences and Technology in Port Harcourt is a welcome development. Advise the governor and schools management to use the window to attend to the needs of the students. This is the school that will produce health workers that will take care of our health needs today and tomorrow. ECOWAS court has passed so many judgments against the government that have not been obeyed. Going to ECOWAS court for denied rights makes no difference. Ezekiel Isaiah sent that in. We have this one saying they've used police to stop the students of River State College of Health, Sciences and Management Technology from carrying out a peaceful protest. And later, Governor Wike tell us he's not in charge of police, but he keeps on using the police to get what he wants. The same police is not in charge of. It's unfortunate. This one reads, does it mean we don't have rights again in this? Okay, I read that already. Chibu Johnson, Governor Wike promises to impact every community in the state with projects. This is a welcome development and dividend of democracy to the people. Your Excellency, Rivers people are proud. That's what he says. Tony Anthony Adum says the lawyer calling for the impeachment of the governor by the State Assembly should take his time and carry out a research about the State Assembly before making such a call. Gifton's room said the closure of River State College of Health by the provost is akin to a father who has gone through a family training but still fails in the management of his home. The action of the provost is a clear indication of gross incompetence, and Stumblebomb, I hereby call for his resignation. On Facebook, Acho Amodu said what's happening in the health and education sectors of River State is unfortunate. No state makes significant growth with its citizens unable to acquire education decently. The closure of the College of Health is an attempt to cover up the rot in there. This specialized school is supposed to train and turn up socially and mentally balanced students who would then contribute meaningfully in the health of our people, especially at our communities. Governor Wike must pay attention to education and health. Or Barry Jima Lekwa, if they should stop the protests that the whole world normally does, then there's something wrong with Nigerian government. Joel Lewis says, let the reason for the protest be addressed rather than stopping the protest. The provost should resign. Mufasa is calling from NTA Road. Good morning, Mufasa.
Yeah, good morning, Yes, the traffic situation in Port Harcourt is depressing, to say the least. I don't understand why, they want to construct all the roads in Port Harcourt at once. Commuters are suffering. I think the governor should, even if it's possible to, relax the curfew so that the rush will be reduced so that people can get to their homes, as early as possible. Then the lawyer calling on the Rivers of Assembly to initiate impeachment proceedings against the governor, I think that's a very tall order. We all know what State House of Assembly is to their state governors, and to that extent, I don't think this impeachment move will see the light of the day. But then again, I think people should demand accountability from their leaders. That's my position.
All right, we've got Junior calling from Abuja. Good morning, Junior. Left the building. Austin is not back here. Good morning, Austin.
Good morning, Emma. Yeah, let me talk about where River State Police Commissioner discusses protesters, student protesters. Well, for me, I am part of that protester, despite that I am not a student in that school. But then, if you go to that school, since 1999, nobody has given that school attention. You cannot see single new structure standing in that school. That school is nothing to write home about. Since 1999, how many governors have come across since 1999? In fact, if you go to USC, see what is happening in USC. Go to EOE, see what is happening in EOE. It works for those students to protest. But at this point, they should stop the protest. I think the government of River State has had their voice. So they shouldn't turn the protest to something else. Then also a group asked River State Pacific to impeach the governor. Too much project in River State, too much project. We are not asking how is the money coming from? Where is the money coming from? Why is it too much project? Thank you, Mr. Governor.
All right, we've got God's Power Ikechi Alili from HA asking the routes the governor would follow to HA to commission internal roads in Amuma when the major roads are in comatose. Governor Ian Wike is coming to Omerelu. Was yesterday now. Rivers Youth protesting for the reopening of training center. This is just one among many to protest for. How about minimum wage? What about promotion of workers? What happened to bursary payment and the employment of teeming Rivers youths, etc.? Rivers citizens should rather go for praying and fasting for total deliverance and not protest. Uzo Chuku Sita, I see nothing wrong if the students of Health College are protesting what they find is their right. The management of the school knows oh well. Sonny is calling from Ogogoro. Good morning, Sonny.
Emma, good morning.
Good morning.
My governor, please, I'm begging you. In my community in Ogogoro, we have a road that was abandoned since 6 years from now. Please, I'm begging you, since you say we got each community into the 3 local government, I'm begging you should come to my community in Ogogoro. In fact, we have 2 places will call Muwoke and Ebelu, please. I'm begging you. Thank you very much.
I've got Sarah Barry calling from Bori. Sarah Barry, good morning.
Good morning, my teacher. I want to talk about the protest. They should, first, the protest is not turning to violence. They should allow the students to express themselves. At least it can't be double suffering. Because they have been suffering and they're keeping quiet. People doesn't know the state of that institution. Two, it is not a bad thing to cover the impeachment of the governor. But at this point in time, I will not really be in support that he should be impeached. But the lawyer has expressed himself, and there's a cogent reason why he should do that, because certain things have been happening and without maybe due processes. But all this Nigeria, when you go on due process, so many things don't happen. So for me, it is right, but for me, I will not be on his side.
Right, thank you. Jude is calling from Mugboba. Good morning, Jude.
Governor Science, Weaker Science, Public Procurement Law.
Zero 0817923002. Demetria Kosima says, meet the needs of the health students and stop infringing on their fundamental rights. Roundface says, Governor Wike visiting Amoma LG is a good one. I really commend the governor for the recent infrastructural developments in the state, but he should also remember Rumekini community. Rumekini is nothing to write home about in terms of roads, school, etc. Why is the governor wasting taxpayers' money? Why can't he commission all this projects in one day? What's the distance from where he went yesterday and where he's going today? Please tell me nobody's interested in all this hype of commissioning. If I would send that in. Soki Fubar, governor should take care of pressing issues in the state. Lots of internal roads in this Port Harcourt local government town as a file gap. State Secretariat is not looking fine. The youth need skills acquisition programs and jobs. We got major problems. It's not a smart move. Investing billions on flyovers alone. I think the students should go home and rest for their safety because the management can't close the school with power from above. Okay, except with power from above, they should think. Thangoda Twebu, a lawyer calling for impeachment proceedings against Governor Wike. Which assembly will pass impeachment proceedings against Governor Wike? And no, this is a joke of the month of June. Governor Wike will finish his good 8 years without any interruption. Closure of Health College in River State. They should reopen the school to curb aggressiveness in the state. If the governor can donate over 1 billion to Pamo Clinic, then what stops him from renovating the institution? Hamadu Charles is asking. We've got Collins from Rumbiakani. Good morning, Collins.
Yeah, good morning. Good morning, River State. Yeah, my name is Collins. I want to speak on the item where police prevent students from demonstrating. Yeah, I want to ask now, where is the democracy?
Where what? Collins?
Where are these persons? PDP spokesperson, almost, and now demonstrating is preventing them from demonstrating. Where are these persons?
Okay. Franklin's calling from Obite. Good morning, Franklin.
Good morning, Please, I want to comment on the headlines. The Commissioner of Police stopping the Nigerian students from protesting in the College of Health Science. That school is in a terrible state. When we were in North, Papa 2014, that school is nowhere to write home about. We need to go there for our Senate meeting. The facilities there is outdated. And I hope if people should send your people to do and investigate what the students are talking about. No good learning conditions. Even the hostels, they are ancient hostels. So the students are right to protest.
All right.
So they can have good environment to learn. Thank you, Komeluka.
Thank you. We've been there. We've been there. Prince is in Rubolumeni. Good morning, Prince.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, for the lawyer, I think the lawyer is genuine. He's talking about the building the governor donated in Bayelsa law in this institution. That was budgeted for. Here where you see when Amateur was making 1 billion to all the APC states, all the states, some states some other states during the senior elections. So I think it should go and rest.
All right, thank you, Prince, for resting your case. We've got why is Governor Wike shelving human development? Is it telling us he doesn't know that human development is much greater than road construction, flyover, unnecessary donations of rivers wealth to other states? Let him pay minimum wage to workers, effect promotion, and employ citizens for God's sake. Governor Wike promised to reach out to all communities with projects. You should remember the people of Engeni in Ahoda West. Okaki Udoda Road is begging for attention. Samuel sent that in. Student protests. I'm delighted with the synergy between the River State government and the River State Police Command. I also hope Mr. Kola Lubodion, PDP national spokesman, who always lambasts federal government on freedom to protest, is aware that his party man is caught in the federal government signing new bills. One must ask procurement bill into law. How much has he been paying Julius Berger for public, especially on the internet? So Rivers will handle too. Kudos to the governor for his continuous project flag off and in River State. We also call on him to flag off Ogu Chukwa